Hello and welcome. Thank you all for being here. This is Michelle's Superfood Social, and we're really excited. This is our first time meeting, and we're having a blast already so far. We have some superfoods here. We have some people here live. So this is live and really exciting because we've never done live before. So bear with us if we have any like technical stuff, but it's all going really smooth. And then we have Cherie over here. We're going to hear both of these ladies' stories. You're going to hear my story as well. And so let's just jump right in. Basically, we're going to be talking about this protocol that's really transformed all of our lives. It has just helped us with pain. It's helped us with detoxification. It's helped us bring our bodies back to an alkaline state, to a homeostasis state. So let's jump right in. I want to talk to Michele for a second. So Michele, you've been on this for over 90 days.
Oh, yeah, it's been since August.
Since August. Yeah.
The end of August.
And you've had an incredible transformation.
I have.
So take us a little bit how you started off. You have multiple sclerosis.
I do.
Okay. Yeah. Take us through that.
Well, I have multiple sclerosis. I've had it since 1998. And in the past, I've had to use my scooter afternoonish to get around and do my daily activities. Since I've been on this protocol, I've been able to walk all day, and I've been able to walk to my mailbox for the first time in the 8 years that I've lived here. I've gone from having extreme pain on 2 different narcotics, and now I have been able to get rid of one of the narcotics completely. My pain has gone from like a 10 some days down to probably around a 4. And I still do take tramadol, but I'm taking half the dose 3 times a day, as opposed to 4 times a day, the whole dose.
That's incredible. Yeah. And you've lost like inflammation weight and you've lost weight.
Yes, I've lost 40 pounds. And I have been able to sleep now. Before I was, if I would go to sleep because I took medication to go to sleep, if anything woke me up during that time, I wouldn't be able to go back to sleep. Now I can sleep, and I go into a deep sleep. Some nights I can sleep all night. But now if anything does wake me up, I can go back to sleep. I was taking 17 medications. Now I'm down from 17 to 3 medications. And well, I don't know what else.
That's a lot. That's
I
a lot.
know
Wow.
there is more, but let me think about what else. Oh, brain fog. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Brain fog is gone now.
I've noticed like the way you talk, just the way like you're just everything about you. Like from when I first met you in August to now, I've seen a huge transformation. I've just met you today, but just from photos and stuff and seeing you. Yeah.
So yeah, I was had a hard time focusing on anything. So now I can focus. I've actually been going to school and doing homework.
Right.
And that right there is amazing.
Yeah. We're in this 90-day container, and it's been difficult. We've had homework. We've had to like figure stuff out and just challenges, and it's really been great. Yeah. So.
And you know, I've had multiple sclerosis since 98, and I've had 4 near-death experiences, and a coma being one of them. And I just had to learn how to do everything all over again like a baby. walk, talk, crawl,
Mhm.
everything.
Mhm.
And so computers was one of my things that I didn't learn. I
Yeah.
was good at computers prior to my coma. Then I didn't have or put any effort into learning them again. And I've had to do that
Yeah.
since this
Right. It's been amazing.
schooling and all that. So,
Yeah.
so I'm learning.
Right. It forces you to just focus
Yeah,
and you've been able
focus.
to do, yeah, it's incredible.
So,
Yeah.
anyhow.
Amazing. Amazing. Wow. So, um, let's, excuse me, let's head on over here to Cherie.
Hi.
All right. So tell us a little bit about your story.
Okay, so my husband and I were living in Maui in Hawaii, and we were living upcountry where it rains a lot. And I didn't know anything about mold, but I just remember seeing mold like on our shoes and our clothes. I always clean up the mold. And then later on, my husband started wheezing, and then he started getting pain in his body, and he started walking with a cane. We still didn't know what was going on. And then I started feeling pain in my body. And then we'd go out to eat. I would end up throwing up, panic attacks, think I'm going to die, and then having to go to the bathroom right away. And then after some time of this going on, I couldn't sleep at night, insomnia, leaky gut. And so I decided to go to the doctors and get checked out. And this doctor, she's a naturopath and she already had Hashimoto's, so she was able to detect. So after the blood test, she says, I have Hashimoto's. So I'm thinking that I got Hashimoto's from the mold exposure and then low thyroid. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to go to this naturopath. And she was like, she didn't know what to do. She's like, just try to clean your thyroid. But she didn't tell me how to do it. I was just trying to figure it out.
Mhm.
Then I went to another naturopath and she just kept giving me all these supplements. And I wasn't really recovering my health. I just had like $300 worth of supplements on the table. And then I went to another naturopath, and then she was wanting me to take the thyroid medication. And then a few other doctors I tried the thyroid medication. I was like, there must be something. And I tried everything, you name it, the AIP diet, the carnivore diet, the keto diet, everything. And then I came across this Hashimoto site on Facebook, and I was like, oh, and actually that person was in my yoga class. And I was like, I live in the same town as her. And I was like, I didn't know she had Hashimoto and recovered from it. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to give it a try. I tried everything. And then so I tried it the first 2 days. I ended up in bed, blowing my nose, getting rid of the mold or whatever was coming out of me. I was so tired and exhausted, detoxing. Then my husband tried it. He had the same thing. He was in bed for a few days, blowing his nose, getting rid of the toxins, really tired. And then on the fifth day, I started feeling better, and he started feeling better. He lost 25 pounds in 30 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then he stopped walking with the cane, no more inflammation. And now he's doing great, feeling better than ever. And then for me, I started feeling better, and then more energy, less panic attacks. In fact, I don't even have any panic attacks anymore, I think of. And no more leaky gut, no more Hashimoto symptoms, no more insomnia. I went to the doctors and they said, how did you do it? The blood test went back to normal, my thyroid. So I was able to get off my thyroid medication. And then my husband, he was feeling so great. He decided he went out, started drinking coffee and eating all this food out there again. He ended up in the hospital with a heart flutter because he stopped doing, the healthy. He just felt so good. And then he went on the heart aid. And now they cut his blood pressure in half within 2 months. And now the cardiovascular doctor is saying that he could get off his blood pressure medication soon, because now he's starting to get headaches again and his blood pressure is going low again. So that means that he's going to be able to get off completely within 2 months now.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And so now he's back on with the superfood. He's feeling great again. And he's doing that extra heart aid supplement that helps with the heart and also the kidney one. The kidney one, they were able to get people off dialysis with. And the reason why he's doing this is because his kidneys were a little bit harmed from the dye that went through because they were checking for his, if he had any blood clots. And it kind of harmed his kidneys. I mean, they're back, they're okay now, but I'm like, okay, let's get you on the kidney stuff.
Hmm.
And now he's doing really, really good. So,
Wow.
yeah, I'm so grateful
Wow.
for this. And we just get better and better. It just gets better and better.
Wow. Now, Michelle, you had
Yeah.
kidney stuff to tell us about your
I
kidney stuff.
I did. I was at stage 3 kidney failure. And although I haven't had my most recent blood tests, so I'm going to,
Wow, I
Yeah.
really want to know.
yeah,
That's-
that's what I'm
That's a big deal.
gonna reach out to my doctor and say I need to get blood work done.
Amazing. Yeah, stay tuned for that because I want to know about that. So amazing. So we just heard from these two amazing ladies and their incredible stories. And that's pretty much how it goes. You are, you lose weight, or you gain weight. You can also gain weight on this protocol. It's not just about losing weight, but it is about alkalizing the body and bringing it back to a homeostasis. And the body wants to heal. The body wants to rejuvenate. So the body was made to rejuvenate. And a little bit about my story. So I also was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis coming up on almost 10 years ago. And I had optic neuritis. That's how they found it. The optic nerve was damaged, the myelin sheath in the optic nerve. And it was very, very painful. At first, any movement of the eye was very painful. So it was quickly diagnosed that it was multiple sclerosis, and I did not do any medication in the beginning. That was just my personal choice. I did not want to do that. I went directly to nutrition. I started juicing right away. I took a myriad of different supplements and just anything I could, all the omegas and all the alpha lipoic acid was a big one that's really helped me a lot. So there's lots of different things I tried. I did paleo for a while, which is a lot of meat, but basically just clean eating. So now I don't eat any meat. Now I'm a vegan, as some of us are. And because it's just a lot easier on the body, but that's a separate conversation. So long story short, it really helped me within the first 6 months to eat clean. And there was a big difference in my MRIs. But that's hard to do all the time. I didn't have really good tools to constantly keep eating clean all the time. It's really hard. So I would go back and forth and eat good and then not eat good. And I started to develop a lot of nerve pain over the years. I had a lot of pain. And by the end of 2021, it was a horrible year for me. And my health was just really declining quickly. By the end of that year, it was hard for me to stand in the kitchen and make dinner. And I had to bring a chair in there and sit down. I don't know if you know that, but I had to bring a chair into the kitchen and sit down. I couldn't even stand in the kitchen. I was so weak and just so like hurting and in pain.
A lot of those things. Yeah.
I know, right? So it was getting scary. And I'm so happy I found these superfoods because I immediately started feeling more energy. Immediately started sleeping better. Those things just immediately. And then this is a parasite cleanse as well. I'm going to get into the cleanse and the protocol here as well and the products. And the parasite cleanse, the third one I did, really, I felt like a huge clearing out happened. Huge, like something had lifted, something had left my body. It's the only way I know how to put it. I feel like something left my body. So the parasite cleanse is a really big deal because multiple sclerosis is an overload of parasites, pathogens, and heavy metals. you just do. You have an overload of pair of all of those things. So in that, like we're here to help you like choose the right foods, and we have a dog snoring over there. That's awesome. So choosing the right foods like cilantro, for instance, pulls heavy metals out, and just knowing little tips like that. So with this protocol, you also get us, we're health coaches, and we help you through this and we walk you through this step by step. So, long story short, by the third cleanse that I did, I felt incredible, and that pain, I haven't felt nerve pain in probably a year. And I've been doing this about 2 years. So I feel fantastic. I feel, incredible. But, so I want to talk more about the protocol itself and what this is exactly. Let's talk about what this is. I'm going to I'm gonna share my screen here with you all. And I have the website pulled up, and then whoever invited you here, if you're listening to this in the future, whoever invited you here, please get back to them because they have a code for you, a great discount off of this protocol to get you started. So, sharing my screen. Okay, just getting used to this new screen. Oh, there we go. Got it. Okay. All right, can everyone see my screen? Give me a thumbs up. Perfect, thank you, Alicia. All right. Get out of here. So this is a new computer for me, so there we go. Perfect. Everybody see this? It says choose your ULT path. And actually, I want you to see this. So yeah, I'm just gonna, oh, you know what? You want to come sit over here? Perfect. This is live, you guys. So this is really fun. Actually, I'm having a blast with it being live. We should do this more often. We're going to do this more often. Have a seat. Have a seat.
I mean, I can give them.
So this is the ultimate lifestyle transformation. Okay.
Just so I can see.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yay. Okay. So this is the ultimate lifestyle. There's a couple different, we have the regular ultimate lifestyle transformation. We have one that has collagen in it as well. I'm going to talk about the immune one today because if you have any sort of autoimmune disease, I don't like disease, but disease or that diagnosis, any sort of autoimmune diagnosis, the immune is what you want to get because it's going to have the zinc aid, and that's going to help with getting the pathogens out as well. So we want to boost up our immune system. That's what we want to do. And so I'm going to go through each of these products. I'm not going to zoom in because I don't know how. That's okay. It's all right. All right. So, but I am going to go through each of these products here. So we have the Power Shake. This is equal to 6 salads. So 6 microgreen salads is what that is equal to, 1 drink. And it's full of vegetables and fruits and spirulina, and it's just packed. That's all your nutrients in one drink. And then the next one we have here is, not sure if I can make my screen bigger. I'll get better at this on this computer. So these super aminos right here. Oh my gosh. Right. These are just, yeah, just lives by these. These are amazing. These super aminos are so powerful. It's basically vegan protein. So all protein, everything, but protein breaks down into amino acids. So everything breaks down into amino acids. And this is the cleanest. She's got them right here. Yeah. We got the aminos out. So this is pure vegan energy, very clean. It hits your muscles and your bloodstream in 23 minutes. And it's just you burn fat, gain muscle. It just regulates everything. It smooths your skin, tightens your skin up. It also helps with that brain fog that Michelle was talking about. No more brain fog, right? You too. The brain fog,
Right.
it gets rid of the brain fog. Yeah.
yes.
So you're sharp and you're crisp. In fact, this morning I took my aminos, and some mornings I just want to jog, and I ran this morning with my dogs. And oh my gosh, so the amino acids are incredible. The next product here, Biomedic. This is a flagship product. Everybody in the world should be on Biomedic. This is going to clean out specifically an herbicide called glyphosate. So hopefully you've heard of glyphosate, it's everywhere. It's in our rainwater. It's just everywhere. And so we can't really completely avoid it. Even organic food that says it's not sprayed, it's in the air, it's in the rainwater. So we're still exposed to it somewhat. Biomedic, there's a 6-week study that in 6 weeks, it cleared out 74% of glyphosate. And
74.5.
thank you, Michelle. 74.5%. Yes, in a 6-week study. So that's just something we need to stay on all the time. We just have to stay on that all the time, constantly cleaning that out. When I heard about a product that could clean out glyphosate, it was immediately like, what? Because I kind of felt hopeless. I kind of felt like, can't do anything. Like you can't avoid it, even if you're eating organic. And I'm spending all this money on organic food and everything. It's like, I'm still getting glyphosate. And what glyphosate does, which is basically Roundup, is it kills the villi in your stomach lining, and it kills the good bacteria. It's killing our stomach lining, and then we can't absorb nutrients.
Those are when it's acidic, it's the alkaline, the
Yes,
pH balance is off.
exactly. Right. And the pathogens they thrive in an acidic environment.
So what IBS, all of these different things.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Huge. And I know so many people.
So Biomedic is huge. And then the apothecary, this is a tart cherry. You gotta try some. Do you have some apothecary for to try? It's so good. It's tart cherries. It's just the tart cherry concentrate, and you can just tip the bottle up like I do. I just drink it, but it's really
That sounded bad though.
I know.
Tip the bottle.
Tip the bottle out. I love the apothecary. It's so good. But tart cherries have a natural melatonin. So synthetic melatonin is bad news. You don't want to do synthetic melatonin. A lot of people take that to sleep, but it's not good for you. And it's going to actually stop your body from producing it naturally. Right. Then your brain doesn't produce it anymore. So you want to take a natural with tart cherries, naturally producing. It lowers your inflammation. It helps you sleep. It helps you get into that REM sleep. And that's where our healing begins. That's where our body heals, is when we're in that deep REM sleep. So incredible product.
Anti-aging, it
It
says
is
on the bottle
anti-aging. Yes,
too.
exactly. Yep. Anti-aging and sleep support. Yep. All organic, of course. Everything here is all organic, beyond organic actually, and it's tested for glyphosate. It's tested for heavy metals. All this stuff is tested vigorously.
7-stage testing before it can even go into their warehouse.
Right. Thank you, Michelle. Yes. Yes. So very this stuff is purer than pure. The next thing we have here is the parasite cleanse, which is profound. That's what really, I feel like really helped me a lot personally. Just getting those parasites out. And there's a certain way to do this. You do it for 10 days, you stop for 20, and then you do it again for another 10. And we'll walk you through that. That's what we're here for, to walk you through that.
The reason for that, Dave said, is that
it's gross. I didn't want to say it here, but no, I'm just kidding.
It's so that you come through, you get the bad stuff, the eggs.
Yeah.
And then you wait 20 days, because then in 10 days, or then after 20 days, come back and get the rest of
Right, for
the
anything
babies.
that's newly hatched or
Yeah,
things like that.
newly-
This is what happens. Parasites are gross. But yeah, it's very important to do a parasite cleanse. We're not taught that in our society, in this Western culture. We're not taught that, but in a lot of other cultures around the world, that's very normal. I know like in South America, it's very normal to do parasite cleanses regularly, like 2 to 3 times a year. So very important, and we need to bring that knowledge back to us. The last product here is called Zinc Aid. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's zinc, and then we've got C, A, D, and E.
Yeah.
So you've got like that
That's
powerhouse of yeah. Yeah, and this is all from nature. So there's nothing synthetic. There's nothing. The vitamin C is all from nature. Everything's all from fruit, and from a whole food, organic food source. So, and then we get this fun little blender here too. If you saw the live beforehand, you saw us mixing up a shake in the blender, and so that's just a really nice. It's portable, rechargeable, and all that. So what is all this and what does it cost? So $397.50 is the whole pack. It comes to about $12 a day, roughly 12, so about $6.50 per meal. So if you do 2 shakes a day, which is what's recommended, 2 shakes a day, this is really groceries. This is groceries and supplements for 30 days. So this is a 30-day supply of your food and your supplements.
It really fills you up.
It does.
You put the
Mhm.
good stuff in.
You put the good stuff in and the bad stuff
So
falls
many things
away.
fall away because you're not as hungry or
Mm,
anything.
exactly.
Yeah, we
It's not
didn't
like a
talk
separate
about that,
thing.
yeah.
Yes, yeah, we're gonna get into that, exactly.
It's-
So really, that's the best way to think of it, as your food. These are all the products right here: the Power Shake, the Biomedic, the aminos, the Apothecary. So you're getting all of your fruits and vegetables. So and a detox. You're getting all of that. So incredible. I'm gonna and then we're gonna
And it goes down each month,
Mhm.
and you only get billed one time or for that month right before it ships. And it goes down in price each month.
yes, because you need less, and then eventually you end up at a maintenance pack, which
Right.
is half the cost. And yeah, so the idea is that you're on this food. You know, I live on these products. I think we all do. All of us
Two
really just
shakes a
live on
day, and
these.
You have your one.
And then a
Yeah.
nice green meal, a
Mhm.
nice
Just
green
to
clean
whatever
meal
is,
in the
yeah.
evening. Yeah, something very very healthy.
Mhm.
So I'm going to come off screen share now and share. Okay, awesome. And we're back.
Well, and a lot of us, like, I can't believe we sold 10.
No, I've never done that. No, 11.
All right.
I've never done that before.
So
And then there's another.
we're gonna get into Q&A, and I think that is pretty much it. You've heard our stories. I want to get into Q&A, but we're gonna stop the recording, and then we'll get into Q&A. If anybody has any questions, we're gonna continue the party here. We're just gonna stop the Zoom. So if you are listening to this in the future, please get back to who invited you. And we love talking about these products. We love talking about how it's helped us and our stories, and we want to talk about how we can help you. So get back to us, and we're so happy you're here. Thank you so much. Those of you here, stay here, and we'll get to questions and answers. Thank you so much.